Hi, welcome to my Frost DK PvP guide, patch 5.0.4. Let's look at talents. Tier 1, you want to go with Unholy Blight. This is a resource-free way to apply your diseases. You'll be surrounded with unholy insects for 10 seconds and it'll affect all the enemies within 10 yards. Applies Blood Plague and Frost Fever. Tier 2, you want to go with Lichborne. You should be familiar with Lichborne at this point. It turns you undead and you're immune to charms, fears, and sleep effects. And Death Coil will heal you. I'll show you a macro later that you'll be able to use to heal you up when you need to. Tier 3, I'm going to go with Death's Advance. This is a really good talent. Chillbanes and Asphyxiate are all really good. This is a good tier. It's hard to choose, but Death's Advance, the passive abilities, you run 10% faster and you can't be reduced below 70% normal movement speed. That's good in and of itself. When activated, you gain 30% movement speed and you cannot be slowed below 100% of normal movement speed for 6 seconds. It's really good when there are people trying to kite you. Pop this and chase them down. I also use this sometimes if I'm running the flag or I just need to get away from an enemy. It's got a 30-second cooldown, so this is really good. I highly recommend going with Death's Advance. Tier 4, Death Pact, you gain 50% of your health. And your minion loses 50% of its health. So you get to keep your minion now, and you gain 50% of your health back. You can use this every 2 minutes, and it's a resource-free 50% heal. This is awesome. Tier 5, I chose Runic Empowerment. It has a chance to activate a fully depleted rune whenever you use Frost Strike. This is good in PvP situations where fights can be short. You want that rune to come back immediately. As far as stats, you want to hit your hit chance needs to be around 3%. You just want to check to make sure it says target level 85, miss chance 0%. And that's around 3%. With PvP gear, you shouldn't have to reforge or gem for a hit at all. Once you get enough gear, you'll hit it easily, and you'll actually be taking hit away and add it to other stats. Also recommend getting your expertise to target level 85, dodge chance, and parry chance to 0%. I believe this is around between 3 and 4%. I'm a little over right now. But once again, you don't need to reforge or gem for it or enchant or anything. You'll get it with your gear. Once you hit those, for dual wield, you want to go Mastery, which increases your frost damage. And Frost Strike actually deals frost damage, so that's going to be your main damage dealer as dual wield. Secondary, you want to use Haste. I go two-handed. With two-handed, you want to go Haste, which increases your number of just auto attacks. And auto attacks have a chance of making Killing Machine proc, and then you hit them with Obliterate. Obliterate hits hard now. You want to use Obliterate more than you were previously before this patch. And when you're using a two-hander, you actually will get Might of the Frozen Waste, and this increases your melee attacks, deal additional 10% damage. So once again, your auto attacks, you want to increase the amount of auto attacks at Killing Machine, and also you'll just be dealing nice damage. Secondary, you want to go with Mastery, because you're still doing frost damage. So your Howling Blast, your Frost Strike, still want those to do good damage. I have a mixture of both right now, but mostly with two-handed, you want to go with Haste. Alright, let's check out glyphs. Going Glyph of Strangulate increases the silencing time by 2 seconds when used upon someone who's casting a spell. I'm using Glyph of Death and Decay, which I actually use a lot more now. It helps with runic power generation. And when you glyph it, it slows the movement speed of your enemies by 50%. This is good since I'm not using Chillbanes. Glyph of Anti-Magic Shell. AMS now absorbs 100% of all magical damage. This is really good. It increases it from 70 to 75% to 100%. And the minor glyphs, these whatever you would like to choose. The Path of Frost glyph is good. Decreases damage from, you can fall farther basically and not take damage. Gemming is pretty simple. If you want to match colored gems, you just want to go yellow. You want to go all PvP resilience. For red slots, you want to go all strength. And for blue slots, you want to go PvP power. And then your meta gem, you want to choose something with strength. Pretty straightforward. Your enchants, you want to go with, anything that's going to, if you're going to help you out, strength, haste, mastery. For your cloak, you're going to go with PvP power. Chest, you're going to go with PvP resilience. Let me show you those macros. If you don't know how to make a macro, just hit escape, macros, select new, name it, choose an icon, and then enter your macro. Save it, and then throw it on one of your hotbars. Alright, for the Lichborne macro, just copy this macro. It's real simple. Just cast Lichborne, cast this right here, target player Death Coil. Just copy exactly as you see it here. And you will heal yourself. You'll throw Death Coils at yourself after casting Lichborne, which will heal you up. And for Death Pact, here's the macro for Death Pact. Copy this as is. This show tooltip. This basically will just show what the spell does like it normally does, even if it's a macro. So it's real simple. / cast Raise Dead / cast Death Pact. You can actually shift click your spells from your spell book to put them into your macros, and that way you're sure to get the spelling and everything right. This will summon your minion and cast Death Pact, which will give you 50% of your health back for free. There you go. We got 70,000 health back. Cost me nothing. Really good ability. Alright, I hope this guide helps you get started, and right now is a really good time to experiment with your class in between arenas, and there won't be any serious PvP really until level 90. So I hope this gets you started. Feel free to experiment and try out different stats and different talents. See what you like. I think this is a really good spec. I've been using this in Battlegrounds a lot, having a lot of fun with it, doing lots of damage. If you have any questions, just leave a comment and we'll do my best to answer them. I'll talk to you later.
Stay strong.